it's not good for society to have a country of women who have an OnlyFans. And it's really not even that hard to see why. You don't need data. You don't need to study. Here's your argument. We want women to marry men. We want women to marry men so they have kids. Men don't want to marry women that have an OnlyFans because it's gross. And I'm sure kids don't want their moms to have OnlyFans because that's disgusting. We don't want to have a society where there's nothing sacred, where there's nothing holy, there's nothing personal and private. We don't want to have society where there's no intimacy, because ultimately that's what this is about, is destroying intimacy. You know, I mean, that's even from the perspective of somebody, if you're not religious, this is an argument against this stuff, right? Even if you're not religious, you would say, there goes intimacy, sex work, and everything done in broad daylight, and open relationships, and OnlyFans, and everything, and all this consent stuff. They've turned relationships and romance, if there is any, and sex into something as contractual as like setting up your iPhone. Sign a user agreement here, and do you want to have our microphone record so we could give you advertising preferences? You know, I mean, they've turned it into a commodity. Capitalism and Marxism, same, you know, two sides of the same coin. Anyway, so that's kind of a tangent, but nevertheless, it's a very easy argument to win. Yes, we can, and yes, we should. Who is out there on the side of OnlyFans saying, yes, we should have a society of mothers and wives that have pictures and videos of them performing sex acts all over the internet for the low price of $4.99 or $9.99, you know, whatever it goes for per month? Who's out there saying that we want to have children in grade school bullying each other because they see each other's moms' OnlyFans? Who wants to live in the society where you go out on a first date and you got to ask, hey, are you a porn star? Do you have pictures and videos of yourself performing sex acts on strangers and other guys online for everyone to see? Are my coworkers and friends, because they know you and they know your name, are they going to be able to Google you and see you doing that kind of stuff? And that's just, I mean, and honestly, of course, it's much deeper than that. Pornography is deeply immoral. It's adultery. It's prostitution. This is stuff that lands you in hell forever. This is stuff that steals your soul, steals the soul of men and women. Of course. But just off the top of your head, you really don't have to get into, well, the historiography of Christ means that the Bible is real, and the Bible is real means that this is immoral. You don't even need to get that far. Let's just use common sense here. We could go there, and that's true, and ultimately that's the basis, that's a foundation of why we believe it, but we don't even have to go that far. You just have to say, I think we'd like to live in a society where our future girlfriends, wives, or current, and daughters are not whores displaying themselves on OnlyFans.